Welcome back to The Pitch. Let's hear from our second entrepreneur, Anton Polsky, CEO of DateOnfire. 90 seconds, take it away.
Hello, my name is Anton Polsky, co-founder and CEO of DateOnfire. You've all heard about online dating sites, the good, the bad, the ugly. Online dating is a $2 billion industry, yet ironically it is not widely recognized as a socially acceptable business model. DateOnfire will help legitimize this industry by focusing on applying game mechanics to natural relationship building. We are the first of its kind real-time social dating platform enabled by Facebook and gamification. Building relationships in all areas of our lives is key. However, one of the struggles is finding a quality relationship online. Although there are 40 million paying subscribers that use online dating in North America, the current model prevents the industry from reaching its true potential. The problems with the model are it's time-consuming, it's awkward, and it doesn't feel real, and it requires a financial commitment. Yet the demand for these services keeps growing. The solution is DateOnfire. It's fast because it uses a real-time gaming engine to build relationships. It's fun because it's a game and it's socially rewarding. And it's free because we don't charge you to play. Instead of subscription fees like traditional dating sites, we focus on monetizing successful relationships. We offer virtual gifts to ignite the initial spark, date coupons to bridge the gap between the virtual and the real worlds, and real gifts such as flowers directly to your door to keep the fire alive in your relationship forever. To get to the heart of it, DateOnfire offers real dating without waiting, always fast, fun, and free. We're launching our product this summer and are looking to raise $400,000 to launch our marketing initiatives.
Got to cut you off there, but just to explain, so I'll meet somebody online and I'll know their age, gender and location, and I play a game with them and interact, and that way I can gauge their personality. Is that the idea?
That's right. So we start off with you knowing very little about this person, and we use a more natural relationship building process. Like when you meet somebody, you don't really know what color, what is their favorite color, whether they like walks on the beach, etc. You know very little, and then you develop it through dialogue. So we use a game to help that dialogue happen, and so it's a guided communication that uses a game to make it fun and very quick. So in a matter of 5 minutes, you can go through 20, 30 questions and find out everything you need to know about that person to proceed.
Jeremy.
Awesome. Well, I love gamification. It's obviously a huge trend with lots of successful companies following it. But one question that jumped out in my head right now was that gamification often tends to skew towards the males when you try things online, and dating sites tend to have a huge overbalance of males versus female. So I guess the million-dollar question, and this will sound funny when I say it, but for your site, how do you get the ladies?
Well, Jeremy, I'm really glad you asked that question. We actually have a couple of features that really appeal to the female demographic. A good example of that feature is Matchmaker. Women love to play Matchmaker and putting people together, so they can pick two friends, for example, in their Facebook list and put them together in a date. And that will really...
Sorry, they put together two of their other female friends or two people they might date?
No, two people that they want to set up on a blind date, a guy and a girl, or, if for same-sex couples, two guys, for example. And, there will be features coming out on our product that are geared specifically to women. Matchmaker is what we're starting off, but there's a couple of features we have up our sleeves that I can't really disclose right now.
Cool.
Well, actually, for the handheld, 50% for handheld games are female. They just can't get female programmers. So they're looking for female programmers now because the girls are playing something on their phone. So
actually, on that note, do you have females on your team that are developing the product?
Yes, we actually have a female here in the studio with us to support me.
Jacqueline, any other points?
Well, are you developing proprietary technology, or is this just a one-shot thing that you're doing? How are you going to make the money?
We've actually developed a proprietary set of technologies, and we had to pivot into online dating. We've developed a real-time web framework for real-time web applications, and then we started to look at a consumer-oriented vertical to test this technology out. So what we've built is a matching engine and a relationship-building engine that can be easily applied to many other verticals.
Yeah. And it's going to be for the young market, because, our generation, we like books. Next generation, they liked, a couple of pages, magazine article. The young generation like one page.
Twitter.
Not even that, so...
Well, we're targeting this product to universities initially. We're rolling it out university by university, similar to how Facebook rolled it out. So you're going to need to have, in this scenario, University of Waterloo address to register. We want to control the type of people that are there, so that our critical mass consists of people with credentials and not just some creeps that are going to, harass women that are on the site.
Right.
Larry.
So Anton, I like the business. I was on the Lavalife board for 4 or 5 years, so I understand online dating, and I know how lucrative it is. We sold the business for a couple $100 million bucks, so if you can do the same thing, hats off to you. But I'm stuck on kind of the game side. I mean, I just need to understand a little bit more about what a compelling game you're going to make that singles are going to want to play with each other. And then I gather the algorithm that you've devised is going to put those people together. Is that the idea?
Well, it's somewhat like that. Essentially, we put people together based on age, sex, and location. We have 2 features. One feature is called the date stream, which is kind of like chat roulette for dating that filters based on age, sex, and location. And when you like or don't like somebody. So if both of you like, you get into this virtual date. And the date consists of questions, little quizzes, sort of like Wheel of Fortune type games that really uncover certain aspects about your personality.
And that's how you're going to find out where the matches are.
Exactly. So every time you score a common element or you discover common ground, you score a point. And at the end of the game, the score really indicates how compatible you are, giving you enough information to proceed into a relationship. And if you play enough of these dates, you will unlock a date coupon for a dinner and a movie, for example. And that will, enable you to meet in person.
And you're looking for 400,000. Just remind us what you do with the money.
Yes, well, we're looking to expand our engineering team, launch our marketing initiatives, and launch our mobile app by Christmas.
Good stuff. Coming up, it's decision time. Both of our entrepreneurs stand before the panel, ready to hear which business idea won the judges over or not. The pitch returns after this.
Yeah, I think I'd green light that, and I don't think that others might necessarily jump as quickly as I would, but the fact that some people maybe don't understand where that gamification side might come from, for me, speaks the opportunity. And I think it's not about the sort of current generation of people that are dating, but this whole next wave of the young kids who grew up tweeting and thinking that email was formal communication for old people. So I think there's something cool there, and I'd encourage you guys to keep on running with it, and yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Thank you.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, it's early stage for me too, but I liked your, going in to the university and definitely this whole game thing. That's a really fun way to interact and get to know someone. I don't know if you're stabbing them before you say, what do you think of your mother? But, so I actually liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Larry.
Well, you're going to get 3 green lights on this one today. As opposed to the earlier pitch, Date-on-Fire is a great name. I love it. I think people are going to remember it, and I think it's way cool. So that's where it starts for me, and you already know that. And I'd be very happy to introduce you to Bruce Croxon, former CEO of Lavalife. I think that there may be something there where we may be able to help you with all the experience he's had in the bricks and mortar side of the early days of the internet before you came along. But to Jeremy's point, that gamification part is big. And it's big with the younger market, and the younger market is singles. So I think you've got a disruptive business, which is what people are looking for when they're investing.
So gamification is basically you've got a business idea, but you suck people in by turning it into a game. Is that the idea?
Yes. If you can do it on the phone, which you probably could, a simple little game, But one thing, can I just ask one question?
Go for it, yeah.
Sims, I mean, when I first saw Sims, I thought, oh, this is like where people are going to meet online. Did they do anything dating online?
Not yet, and I hope that we'll well, essentially, but have you seen that article that World of Warcraft is the biggest dating site that, where more people meet than all the dating sites combined.
World of Warcraft.
So really what we're going after is the social gaming market. I think, the online dating market is so saturated it is growing at a snail's pace. And we're going after this new rapidly growing market, which is 1.3 billion in the United States, and we want to convince these people to start online dating because there's so many barriers for these guys to adopt online dating that something light, something non-threatening will be very appealing to them to try something like that.
And I think people are tired of the old model, which is why I like what you're doing, because it's totally new and different, and that appeals to people. They would be prepared to try it because it's new.
And if it's, university, one of the guys, gaming, I would have been on there. That would have been great. So.
We're out of time. You've both got intriguing ideas, and thanks very much indeed for joining us, Philip and Anton.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks so much as well to our guests, Jeremy, Jacqueline, and Larry. Thanks for bringing us your expertise. And Larry, you're already doing a bit of networking there.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Good stuff.
Anything we can do to help.
Thanks to everyone, and thanks to you at home for watching. The Pitch will be back at the same time next week.